Good morning, everyone. Toomey, how are you?
Mike. I'm doing good. I'm kind of sad that we're coming to an end of our 2-week run of new 9 at 9 songs, but we came up with a perfect one to end it. This is a friend of the show, John Vincent. Take a look.
The best is yet to come, and babe, won't that be fine? The best is yet to come. It's the 9 at 9.
Great.
Yeah, I thought that was a good closer.
Wow. I got to tell you, Mike, you've outdone yourself every day.
Well,
I don't know what I like the best.
The singers are really what makes it.
Wow.
But you told them to sing.
I said, listen, this is what you're going to say and when you're going to say it, see?
Real Joe Jackson over there.
Right?
Yeah, right.
All right, let's get right to it. Number 9. Is there anything cuter than a bunny butt?
Oh, no.
Well,
You've never seen Paul bend over.
one day this snow will melt and you'll want to put those super adorbs bunnies on your front lawn. You get a bunny butt and a giant carrot for $9.99, and look at the whimsy in your front yard. It's from a company called Sharptend.com. Wow.
That's awesome. What a gift.
Number 8. These are tough times, but the Arctic fox is an example that there is incredible beauty on this earth. As the name implies, they live all the way in the tundra of the northern hemisphere, and by gosh, are they pretty. They have this white coat in winter and shed it in summer and then turn brown. But we're just showing the white because it's so adorable. Also, there's this. To prevent heat loss, the Arctic fox curls up tightly, tucking its legs and head under its body and behind its furry tail. The Arctic fox.
Wow.
It's adorable. Number 7. Everybody loves Pez candy. Well, not everybody. But do you know the origin? Pez was invented in Vienna, Austria, as an alternative to smoking. The name comes from the German word for peppermint. It wasn't introduced here in the States until 1952, and Pez built the first candy manufacturing facility in Orange, Connecticut in 1973. There are hundreds of Pez dispensers, from popular cartoon characters to Disney princesses.
Paul's favorite.
Some of the early ones are worth thousands of dollars to collectors.
Wow.
That's funny. Number 6. Sometimes I like to take a bunch of cash and put it all in a big pile and set it on fire. And if I get tired of that, then I head over to Goop and I buy something from their beauty shop. The best way to throw away money. I recommend their Active Botanical Serum. It's $185 per ounce. $185 per ounce. It's a great product for people who want to get a kick out of wasting their money. It's an infusion of 22 active organic botanicals: grape, hazelnut, carrot, primrose. All your favorite oils are there. Plus, they say your skin will be smooth and glowing.
Yes.
Just $185.
But only for a week because then
Yes.
you run out.
And 175 of that goes to Gwyneth Paltrow.
Or somebody like that. Is she the Goop lady?
She's the Goop
She's
lady.
the Goop lady.
Yeah.
And by Goop lady, we mean nut job.
Larry, you're just so harsh. You know, there's people that love the Gwyneth and the Goop. Maybe you just need to try some of her
Larry, on your
products.
scale of BSers, who ranks higher, Gwyneth or palm readers?
Ooh.
Like
The psychics are the charlatans, but
She's not too far off, though.
she's not too far. And the thing that bothers me about her, she doesn't need the money, right?
Right.
She doesn't need the money. He's selling that crap.
It's because she believes it, Larry. Maybe if you believed in something, you know? Maybe we should line up all these Goop products and have you try them and
Listen,
see how they work.
All through the 90s, I was offering to rent my invisible leprechaun out, and you didn't believe.
I remember that, Larry.
I'm the only one who
She
took
never
you up
took
on
You're
it.
right. All right, number 5. Here's a quick one. Very, very cute.
Wow, that is one cute kid.
This is a cute kid. She's got the dance moves. And that gleam in her eye, that's great.
That was good.
Number 4, we watch shows like The Bachelor and think, how could these people possibly think they're in love? They've only spent 10 minutes alone with each other. Well, it turns out there's a science behind it. Relationship experts say things change when you're shut off from the rest of the world, so you can focus on what you want and your feelings continue to grow. At first you're skeptical, but as the competition continues, you feel the excitement that comes with seeing your intended. The longer you remain in the competition, your emotions reach whole new levels.
Wow.
You start believing that true love is possible and buy into the whole fairy tale thing. That could explain all those tears in the rose ceremonies.
Larry, if I may
Yeah.
paraphrase this one for you, it's also called crazy.
It's nice to see so much love on those.
Right?
In such
Oh.
a
Yeah.
hate-filled world, just to see pure love is refreshing.
It's amazing to see 25 people simultaneously fall in love with the same person. I mean, you don't see that
That's the
very often.
definition of
That's
love.
what's so magical about
That
that
is
show.
magical.
That's why people watch this show, just the closeness and the togetherness and the
The hope.
love.
A lot of hope.
platonic love that we have for each other.
Yeah, you are right.
I mean, when Paul Lisnik is up here, Robin, it's palpable between you two.
What people don't know is Paul brings in roses every time he comes. Hands them off to us.
Don't give him any ideas.
We all believe in love, too.
Yeah,
We're so
well, we live
optimistic
it.
about
Yeah.
it. That's why people
Yeah.
like it.
Bringing hope to the hopeless.
Number 3, the word eccentric isn't really enough to describe the life of Baseball Hall of Famer Rube Waddell. He was far and away the best power pitcher of his era in the early 1900s, which means what, he threw 65 miles an hour? He led the majors in strikeouts for 6 straight years. Here is just a partial list of some unique stuff he did in his career. Early in his career, he would often leave in the middle of a game to go fishing. He was fascinated by fire trucks, so if he heard one during a game, he would run off the mound and chase it. He would disappear for months at a time during the season and was once found wrestling alligators in a circus. Opposing fans knew they could distract him by bringing puppies to games. Same goes with shiny objects. Literally, fans would distract him by bringing shiny things to the game, which means he also has something in common with the producer who I'm guessing wrote this script. And he would lose focus as they seemed to put him in a trance.
Wow.
In the 1903 season, he did all of this. He started in New Jersey, where he would sleep in the local firehouse, left in the middle of the year to tour the country with a vaudeville act, got married twice, saved a woman from drowning, accidentally shot a friend in the hand, was bitten by a lion, had a job bartending, and managed to win 22 games in between all of that. In hindsight, baseball historians now realize that Waddell probably had some sort of mental or social disorder. He also drank way too much and died of tuberculosis in 1914 at the age of
Jeez,
37.
that's a
Sad
Well,
ending.
he filled a lot in 37
Yeah,
years,
sure
right?
did.
Holy.
Rather live a fast 37 than a slow 80,
Yeah.
right?
Ooh, I'm writing
You're
that
right
down.
about
Yeah.
I think the
Wait, I'm
picture
too
was
late.
rather live a
Too late for you on that one,
Too
Robin.
late. I'm not going to write
Right
it
about
down.
your
Fast
kids.
forward
You,
than a
you need to
slow
slow
80.
down.
Yeah. Put it in the mail. Send
I'm
it to
hoping the
someone.
second half is better than the first half now.
Oh, it
That's
will
all
be.
I
You're
have
just
to
getting
hope for.
started,
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, number 2. Chinese New Year's starts today. It's the year of the ox. And let's take a look at Leon White Train Dancers. They've got a YouTube page. It's captivating, especially when you realize it's just 2 guys in a costume.
Oh my gosh. Are those just posts they're hopping
I
on?
think so.
And they can't even see.
Well,
Oh, man.
Are you kidding?
I think we should try this.
How many people are in that costume? Is it just one?
Two.
Two people.
Now, Paul, does this remind you of you were the
Yeah.
back end of a something a while-
Rudolph, yeah.
Of Rudolph.
At
when you-
the Carson Fury Scott Breakfast with Santa show for, I think, 1 year I was the back end. So
All right.
it
right.
did remind me of that. It was
Yeah.
very similar.
Yeah. All right, number 1, we've been talking about this week about Olympian Dorothy Hamill. She's 64 years old now and enjoying her life. But after winning a gold medal in the 1976 Olympics, she was so popular, she had her very own TV special with Hollywood legend Gene Kelly.
I can't do a Lutz or Camel. do my best, and you do the rest on a skating rink built for two.
Everything was a variety show in the 70s.
Yeah, a bit of a skater he was.
Gene Kelly can skate too.
about that?
Are you kidding? Look at him.
Gene Kelly can do it all.
Look at him.
All right. That is the 9 at 9.
Oh, I thought we had a big
We do.
finish.
9 at 9.
There we go.
Thanks to John Vincent for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, he's great. All right,